See, it takes more concentration, more effort to switch a shot than it does to make a shot. So, we get our mind right. We're going to shoot it, and we're going to switch it. Positive thoughts.
Hello, what's up, everybody? Hey, John Sanders here, and I'm here with Limitless Hoops once again on this Friday evening / afternoon / whatever it is, nighttime, I don't know. Wherever you are, depends on what you're doing. We do have workouts tonight, so if you happen to be in the Aurora, Broomfield, Centennial, or Denver area, we have a workout for you. If you happen to be listening, make sure that you chime in the comment section. Just type in like, hey, what's up, or whatever you want, and then we will be there. We will just know that you're here. So then you can hype us up, so we can hype you up further, okay? So we can know the ones that want to do things at a higher rate. Basically, these are like office hours for teachers. In college, they had office hours, and basically if you went in there, the teachers just told you the answers. It was kind of weird. Like, you would go into their office hours, they would be listed, and you would go in there seeking for more help. But it wasn't like, hey, I'm stupid, help me out. It was like, yo, I actually really want to be a doctor. So can you like give me some extra pointers? And then they get you in there, and they're like, oh yeah, I didn't explain that well during class. Here's how I should explain it. And then boom, those kids all get A's. So it turns in from like when you're in elementary school or middle school or high school, if you're going in to go talk to the teacher by yourself, to go for extra work, you're probably stupid, usually. And the grade that you get, even with the extra effort, is probably like a C or a B or maybe a D. In college, the kids that go in for extra office hours are the smart kids. If you're in high school, if you were extra smart, like let's say that you're already getting A's and B's, if you were extra smart, you'd be like the college kids and go in with the stupid kids to go get extra help from the teachers. Because why not? You're not striving for a 91%, you're striving for 100%. That's what this show is. All right, this show is to help you out, even though you're already great. Going to make you greater. All right, there was a player that we used to have, Finley Chastain, right? I remember one of her, maybe like 2 months into our program, she was like, she wanted to know everything. So it was before game, and she asked me some questions about some plays, and I was like, oh. So I started drawing it out for her. And she was like hypnotized by it. She was like, oh, tell me more. And her dad took a picture of it, and he posted it online. He's like, only in this program will you have such like care. We care. So much so that we've made this show, we've made this book right here just for you. Because we care. Anyways, Who do we have here in the comment section? Got Matisse and Vince Trujillo. All right, so Matisse is Trenton. I remember that from last time. And then Vince Trujillo is Teo. All right, what's up, you guys? If you happen to be here, let me know in the comment section. What are we doing today? We got our tournament that we're talking about still, not this weekend, but next weekend, our tournament. So make sure that you're signed up for that. We will know the schedule by next Wednesday or Thursday, maybe Friday. So just heads up. We have our tournament stuff. What else do we have? Still talking about next year. We're still deciding. Coach Derek and I have been talking about it, figuring it out. We have 5 days a week only for our members. Okay, so if you paid the $300 price and you're part of the Monday, Wednesday, Friday workout plan thing, cool. Stay on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Stay away from us. All right. But if you happen to be a member, we have extra hours for you now starting in January. All right. What's up, Taz? All right. So starting in January, especially in the Broomfield area, but we also have some times in Denver and Aurora as well. But whatever the schedule says. But for Broomfield, definitely, we have Monday through Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we have workouts. All right. Just regular workouts that we've been doing. But now 30 minutes prior, we will have our conditioning again. But 30 minutes before that, we're still thinking about it. Maybe just open gym where you guys could play. Maybe working on our actual offense so you guys can get some more of that time up. Maybe you can practice the workout stuff with Coach Valdez before the practice actually starts or before the workout actually starts. Then on Tuesday, Thursday, again, only for the members, we have shooting on Tuesdays. In our book, it lists it as Sundays, but we're going to do it on Tuesdays so we can keep Sundays free for games. So Tuesdays we have shooting, but that won't happen until let's say 7. Before that, we're going to have team practice. Maybe. I think we're going to start doing the team practice stuff. We could also do open gym stuff, but we have open gyms on Thursdays. So we'll have team practice on Tuesdays. And then right after team practice, we'll have our shooting. So you can skip team practice to go to shooting. Right after team practice, you can leave and skip shooting. But I would just do them both. Who knows? But maybe that is too much for you. And then on Thursday, we'll have open gym. Open gym will be at 7 o'clock, but team practice will be at 6 o'clock. So right after team practice, we can just play for an hour, and it's open gym. So that's all the plan that you guys would want, but now we're going to have it organized and doing it with the first 10 minutes being a particular game, whether it be 3-on-2, 2-on-1, 2-on-1 break, or 1-on-1 stuff, right? And then after that, we have 50 minutes of just 5-on-5. So hopefully we can build and build and build off of that, and it all starts in January. So heads up, we're bringing all that stuff back, the conditioning with the music, all that stuff, and it'll be fun. All right, so that's what we're doing in 2023. We will have it on the site soon once we figure out everything out. And then we're going to have some more tournaments that we're adding to Aurora, Broomfield, Centennial, and Denver. So hopefully you guys can travel so we can pick up some players from over there. Because without games over there, they're going to be very hesitant to join. All right. I like how this sounds. Well, good. We like that you like how it sounds. Let's check what we're doing next. We got I believe it's the quote of the day, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the quote of the day. All right, so the quote of the day, oh my God, he's trying to hit me. Calm down, dude. Whoa. All right, wait, that's not it. That can't be it. Because what? It's the 6-word quote of the day. That can't be the full quote of the day. Did I cut it off? No, it's never forget where you came from. Oh, I think I know what happened. I think we have to skip a day. Let me change the quote of the day. Yes, I believe that was yesterday's quote of the day. And this one, that's what I'm talking about right there. Never forget where you came from. That's the quote of the day. That sounds about right. I knew I could count. Because again, it's a Friday, so it's the 6th day of the week, so it should be 6 words. Never forget where you came from. All right? I came from L.A. I actually grew up in Echo Park. All right? It's a Mexican neighborhood, and I definitely identify as that. All right? But it had a huge impact on me growing up. But it's not just talking in terms of where you actually came from. It's talking in terms of where you came from, in terms of your overall skill level as well. So where you came from. Don't forget where you came from. I try to remind Taz all the time that he was a sucky little player that I lost to some younger girls. All right? I want you to not forget that. You're from OKC, nice. All right, you like Russell Westbrook, baby. All right, but yeah, you can't forget where you came from in terms of talent. in terms of like maybe like you were down in the dumps and you thought that you were like the worst player ever. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about that because, I mean, literally people forget. It's crazy. They will be like the worst player. They will join our program, work their butt off for 3 years, and become very good. But then they'll stop working because they're like, I'm the best player at my school. And they'll just forget why they started out, and then they won't make college. And they'll forget what it was like to be hungry. Not in terms of like food, eating, but in terms of like wanting to not suck, wanting to not get made fun of, wanting to like not like have an impact on the basketball court. And that's why they started working so hard and then they forgot about it. Or they treat new kids like crap because they're like, oh, this kid can't catch the ball. It's like, don't you remember you couldn't catch the ball? Rohit. All right. So don't forget where you came from because that should give you the inspiration and confidence to keep going after that. All right. I'm from North Dakota. Stop saying where you actually came from. It's like a metaphor or like an analogy. Okay. It's not literal, but yeah, I came from LA. All right, that's the quote of the day. All right, moving on to our itinerary. All right, let's check that out. So, stuff that is not the right page. That's the overall page. I need to exit out of this. I keep doing this, and I need to not do this. So let me see. That needs to disappear. There you go. Got it. All right. So what we're doing in the past, the stuff that we just finished doing was the high school stuff. We did 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 run, the countdown game, one-on-one sprint, successful dribble shots, diagonal hurdle layups, and sandbag slides. What we have in the future is hold follow through or push-ups. That drill where you hold your follow through or you have to do push-ups so that we can make sure that you're actually holding your follow through instead of just shooting the ball like that. And then we have 1 minute shots, 8 and 14 are run, diagonal pro ups, direct euro steps, pick and roll drive to shot, and then hurdle reverse layups. One funny thing about the 1 minute shots, the 8 or 14 are run, I had to make that video. We're gonna show it. I think like next Monday when we actually do this workout, we're gonna show it. And the video was so complicated because of the math. I now understand why you guys can't do the math on that, okay? But I made it more simple. I put in the video, and it still looks pretty complex. But if you have a chance, watch that video. All right, the 1 minute shots, 8 or 14 are run. All right, that video is insanely complex. I had to draw over the screen. I had to do all this stuff. It was crazy. That one and then the +7, -7. That one was a fun one. I added like a game to the side when Noah was shooting. It turned out pretty well, but they were very hard to explain. But I think we did a decent job of it. However, what we're doing tonight is this stuff right here. We have overhead board passes, drive left, right, pass high, low, on ball defense, ball jump and face cut, Kobe post, and double bounce series. All right. Or you can call it no-deck. Oh, yeah, I've never thought about that. North Dakota's called no-deck. I can see that. All right, but so going to show you a few of these drills, but the ones that I don't have video for are the on-ball defense ones. So when you play on-ball defense, make sure that the side that the ball is on, that hand is up to deflect their passes. Don't be lazy on it. That hand should be up so you could potentially deflect their passes. So if they have the ball in their left hand, you should have your right hand up to kind of just trace the ball. If they switch sides, then you switch sides. But your opposite hand should be digging. You should not force them one way or the other, but you should shade them one way or the other slightly, and step slightly off center so that you're more likely to be able to cut them off. Your overall goal is to step with your correct foot as they start to drive. So if they drive toward that way, you want to take your first step that way, and make sure that you're not stepping with the opposite foot. It gets kind of silly, kind of stupid. So with the on-ball defense, we're going to practice that so you guys get to play some one-on-one today. The next one is ball jump versus face cut. When the person passes the ball to the wing and you're playing defense on the ball, you got to jump off like at least 5 feet to kind of buffer them so that they can't cut in front of your face. For this drill, we're going to start at half court, throw the ball to either wing, and then try to cut in front of their face. When you're on offense, try to cut in front of their face as well. So that's what this drill is. It's a two-fer drill. You can work on the offense and on defense at the same time. As for the other drills, let's watch our screen. Now I will have the screen showing. And we have the overhead board passes. All right, so we're throwing the ball off the backboard strong while taking a step All right. Now, he's actually improved on this. And the reason that we want to do this is so that when you are trapped, you're able to pass out of the trap. And if you're able to pass out of the trap, that means that they can't trap you as easily. All right. But if you can't pass out of the trap, well, what are they going to do? Trap you. So let's make sure that we're strong at this. You just throw the ball over and over and over like this, so you can be like a soccer player. The next one, we got drive left, right, pass high, low. So you're gonna drive to the middle or to the baseline. If you drive to the middle, you're gonna jump stop, and as you cross the 3-point line, so on your drive, the opposite person, so this person right here, that person will be holding their hands up, or they'll hold their hands down. If they're holding their hands up, again, right when they cross the 3-point line, you have to pick one or the other. If they hold their hands up, you're going to be jump stopping in the middle and then passing a jump pass. The same overhead pass that we just worked on, right? And if they have their hands down, you would do a jump stop and then a side regular pass. So we have you guys do this because the defense, their hand can be up or down. You don't know, right? And you have to decide. So while your fellow offensive player won't be telling you where to pass it, the defense will be telling you where to pass it because their hand will be somewhere where it's not supposed to be, and you have to pass over their hand or under their hand. So that's why we do this drill. So again, watch it. And if we go baseline with it, we're gonna either pass out of bounds or I think we're just driving middle. Yeah, just gonna be driving middle for this for this drill. So again, that was a regular one. Oh, this was the baseline one. There you go. So now for a baseline, they can put their hands regular and you have a regular pass, or they can put their hands out. You have to jump out of bounds and throw a pass to them. So let's see both of those. That's a regular jump stop pass. And then let's see. There he goes. He's pointing out of bounds. So you should take 2 steps, just like a layup. Bounce, and then 2 steps to jump out of bounds. Let's see what he does. He's asking for it out. 1, 2, out, catch. Now, Noah did it kind of late. All right? Don't do it late. You don't want to do it late. So watch when Connor passes the 3-point line. Right? Now. All right, so you don't want to do it that late, but I mean Noah's hand should have already been out as soon as he started to dribble. But that's good. It's good enough because it is kind of like last second during games, but we don't want to make it that hard for people. All right, next drill, the double bounce series. Oh, nice move. All right, it's bounce between the leg, behind the back. Oh, that's the last one. All right, bounce between the leg, behind the back to spin, and it was a shot, then a pump fake step through, and then a pump fake step through fake, and then fake back, and then the last one looks like this: pump fake, and then step back through. Notice that 1 foot stays down the entire time. This is kind of an overboard drill, but it's just to get the point across. First one is a hook shot. Second one is a pump fake step through. You keep cutting out like screen pauses. Oh, maybe it's too much. I'll stop pausing it. All right, last one is the Kobe post move. All right, so I hear you guys, and I think I can't be pressing pause so much. So I'll let those videos just run so you guys can watch them. But you can always look at the videos on our site. Again, you can just watch the videos beforehand. Make sure that you do watch the videos so that you can have a head start on knowing what the drills are, so we don't have to explain so much during practice, because explaining stuff takes away 10 minutes of our practice. That means that you're getting 1/6 weaker. All right, so we don't want to explain stuff. So make sure that you watch the drills online before you come to practice. All right. Our next thing that we're talking about is the homework. Who's been doing the homework? Anybody? Has anyone been doing the homework? Taz been doing the homework. There you go. Got the curls. Curls part 2 doing it. Oh, curls like that. Curls for girls, baby. All right. 3-on-3 with the shots, spelling reaction, and homework for that for a Roman. Okay. And that's about it. So people are doing less and less homework. Make sure that you understand that the homework for this month is free throws. You want to go to our site and print it out. If you don't know how to do that, all right, watch me right now. Say, how do I get to the homework, coach? Well, you go to our site, Limitless Hoops. All right, and then you can just scroll down below until you get to this area right here. All right, and this one right here says challenges. On this link, challenges, just click there, view challenges, and it has all these challenges. I know that's a lot. I know it's a lot. All right, but on this challenge page, we have a homework section, and it has it per month, and this is the December homework. You click it, and it gives you something to print out. You can write it out if you have to, but you can just press print, and you can view a tutorial on it. But it'll give you this. And for day 1, you either shoot 10, 25, or 50 free throws. You say how many that you made right there, and then circle how many that you shot. Then you say what percentage it was, and then every day you do that for the entire month. That is this month's homework. And at the end, you turn it in. If you just free throws, and if you turn it in, you can get yourself a coin if you happen to do it the best. All right, so the best one at the homework turns it in. But I got to tell you, man, people rarely turn the homework in. You can turn in this with crayon. Just doing one day, you're probably going to get a coin. No one ever turns it in. So do it. I'm sorry. Noah sometimes turns it in. Maybe Kiernan. All right, so take care of this stuff. Work your hardest. All right, and that's the homework for the month. What are we talking about for the story of the day? I don't know. What are we doing for the story of the day? Let's watch it.
There's a top team in the country that every player wishes they were on. A team that's 100% dedicated and works hard 100% all the time. If you practice like you're on that team, even when you're tired, and show up like you're on that team, even when you're hurt, then one day you'll either be on that team or you'll will your team to reach that level.
All right, now that's a pretty ambitious goal, but that's the culture thing that I'm talking about. All right, if you guys were in New York where they all play basketball at a high level, if you guys were like selected, they were just like, the power is bestowed upon me. I'm selecting the best players in America. And they looked around, they were like, you, Hercules Johnson, 7-footer from Iowa, come over. You, Michael Jordan III, come on over. You can touch the sky. You, Steph Curry Jr., you never miss a 3, come over. And they selected 11 players. And then their 12th player, they were like, and that kid in Colorado, Noah Masseth. You would be like, what? I'm on this team. And this team would beat everybody. They would be awesome, but they would also work really hard. And when they worked really hard, they would show up to practice every freaking day. What are the odds that you would show up to 7 days a week, 2 hours a day to keep up with them? Huge. I don't even care if you're the worst player in the world. Like, seriously, you would be like, oh, crap, I'm the luckiest guy ever. I get to practice with these NBA guys, and you would do it. Only thing is if you weren't on their team, which you're not, and they put you on some other team, which you are, you don't do it because you're not. But all the other 11 guys that would be on that team, take any one of them off that team, place them on our team. Would we slow them down? Nope. Because those guys are real workers. They're not reacting to their environment. They're not going, I'm only working hard because I'm with y'all. No, they're like, screw you, I would work hard anyways. They don't need that team to work hard, and that's why they're on that team. So if you want to ever be on a team like that, you have to be like them, and they could put you with like first graders, and you still are just like, okay, whatever. I'm with first graders, but I'm still the hardest worker in the whole world. So what are you gonna be like? What are you gonna do? All right. What did you say? I've turned the homework in for a while now since SportX's nice job. It's because I'm sick and I post so much. Same. I turned it in last month. Well, good job, Teo. Good job, Taz. I see you working, guys. All right. Let's see. What else are we doing here? So that's the story of the day. Let's check out the advertisement. Who wants to see the advertisement of the day? Anyone? Yep. Advertisement of the day. You got it. And that was the ad of the day. I don't know why you guys like to see those ads, but we do have those backpacks, and we will have those backpacks for our elite team stuff coming up here in January. Heads up. What's up next? We got the freaking movie of the day. This is for any of you first graders out there. This movie is Space Jam Part 1, not Space Jam with LeBron, okay? Space Jam with Jordan. Jordan, okay? That's the Space Jam that we're talking about, with Foghorn Leghorn in it, all right? With freaking Bill Murray in it. That's the Space Jam that we want to talk about, right? All right, so this movie is, if you guys haven't seen this movie, I mean, you're not a basketball player, all right? It starts out with all the NBA guys getting their powers taken from them because these aliens and blah, blah, and Michael Jordan gets sucked into the wormhole, and he has to hang out with all these cartoon characters and play some basketball. It's a great, great, great movie, especially if you're a first grader, but if any age, actually, I think I saw it in high school. So you guys watch this movie if you're a first grader out there. If you do watch it, make sure that you do a homework review on it. Not a homework review, sorry, a movie review on it, and put it in the homework section. All right, it is a very good movie. How much coins are they? You win 1 coin. Oh, for the backpack, I think it's 2 coins to buy a backpack. 2 coins to buy a backpack. But yes, this movie, awesome movie. If I had to give it stars, I can't give it 50 stars. I'm going to give it 47 stars. This is an extremely solid movie. It did have its holes and stuff like that. It had its like small parts. You say 50 stars, Taz? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I'm going to give it 47 stars on my official number. I wonder, I do this every year. I wonder how many stars I gave it last year. That might be a good question to look up, because I just be making up these numbers. Anyways, that's how many stars that is. Let's get to our trivia question of the day. Trivia question today. Again, we are resetting the score, so it's 0-0-0-0-0. I don't even think that Kieran is here, but if you answer this, Kieran won the coin today. He won the coin last week, like 9-2. He killed it. Everyone else got 0. Good luck with it. 35 stars for the movie. 35 stars from Tristan. All right, so the trivia question today, guys, get a lead because Kieran's too amazing at this game. All right, bring in your family members to help you out. Get out your Google laters, okay? All right, the trivia question today is, it's an easy one for me. I could answer this, but maybe hard for you. How many titles? How many NBA titles did Bill Russell win? That's the question. What's the answer, you guys? How many titles did the legendary Bill Russell, may he rest in peace, just died about a month and a half ago. All right, how many titles? Not Kieran Zach. Hey, I know Kieran knows some of this stuff. I've seen him. I've asked him. But let's see who knows how many titles Bill Russell won during his NBA career. This legendary player played for the Boston Celtics. I think he's won the most titles out of anyone. 10's a nice guess, man. How many titles? How many titles? How many titles did Bill Russell win? Anybody. It was not 10. It was not 10. I don't think it's 10. Let me type it in. I was going by my memory. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That's not the number. It's not 10. Anybody at all? There's the answer. 15. Okay, let's not go crazy. He hasn't won 15. 11 is the answer. 11 is the answer. And then Taz is now winning. We got Noah Massep with a 1-0 lead. And then, yes, it was 11 titles. He has more rings than he had fingers. He's like, I gotta have a toe ring next, dog. Oh, I got too many championship rings. Anyway, great job with that answer, Taz. You answered it. Now let's check out our last section of the day, which is news. No! Alright, these guys stepping it up big time. I mean, I can't just say his name normally. You gotta say his name as Bam! Alright, yes, Bam Adebayo. Alright, it's been killing it. Like, seriously, I thought he was like a mid player, dude, and he just started stepping it up lately. And then we have Jason Tatum, who I think he could be amazing, but he just defers so much. But maybe he's turned a corner. Maybe, because he's starting to step it up a lot. But Devin Booker, he's the killer of the group. All right, if you're looking for like the next like legendary guy who like during his last year, everyone's going to be like worshiping him, right? When LeBron says I'm leaving this year, he's going to have a celebration on every single court, just like Kobe did, okay? Just like Kareem did, just like Jordan did. They didn't do that for like Carmelo Anthony, even though he's like a top 75 player in the history of the NBA, right? This is not reserved for everybody. Out of these people, who will be thought of as like a top 10 player of all time? Maybe Devin Booker for reals. It's definitely not going to be Bam. It's definitely not going to be Tatum. But it might really be Devin Booker. This dude's game looks so flawless. It looks so simple. I mean, he's the closest player in the NBA to Kevin Durant. But Kevin Durant's like the best scorer in the whole NBA. Second one might be Kyrie on his team. All right, but Devin Booker's up there, man. And he's killing it. Your third favorite player is Bam! Bam, baby, Bam! I cannot say his name regularly. Let me try saying it regularly real quick. Ready? Bam! No, you cannot say Bam Adebayo without saying Bam! But yes, Devin Booker, though, he's the dude. All right, so anyways, will you guys be the dude later on? I don't know. Anyways, workouts tonight going on. We got Derek leading the one. And Broomfield, we have myself and Reggie over in Aurora. And then hopefully we have Mo and Denver. All right, don't forget that the quote of the day, you guys, is never forget where you came from. That's the quote of the day. I will see y'all later. Cue me out with my intro music, my outro music. You know what I'm talking about. I'll see y'all later. Reese's Pieces, everybody.